Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Vancouver Financial Network. My name is Ali Safi. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. Today is January 24th, 2021. And next slide, I want to show you this is the warning sign for you guys if you are into stock market and if you are long with the stock market. I'm not gonna tell you market is gonna crash, but I just want to warn you guys, this is a warning sign and I can run you through for some of them in this analysis and show you why we are issued a warning, just because we need to be in cautious mood and everyone needs to be like kind of alert and be conservative. By the time being, we had lots of geopolitical issues all resolved. We will head into the earnings season for the techies, for lots of companies actually are gonna send then the report this week and next week as well. Last week we had Netflix and a couple of stocks actually went up, a couple of them went down, but basically overall the whole entire market is now getting to the parabolic phase and everyone needs to be alert for a sharp correction larger than anyone expected or anyone foresees. We are not expecting for a crash, something like March, but we may have. I'm not saying it can't be, but we are not expecting. But sharp correction for sure. I'm gonna expect like a sharp correction. For anyone who just participate in my time count webinar and happened in December 5th, we warned you guys. We exactly model the stock market had like a parabolic rally all the way up to the end of the January, but after January everyone needs to be cautious. And today is like a volatility trade. Today is gonna be like very up and down, and we are gonna show you some of the analysis down the road in this video. If you like this video, please give us thumbs up and just subscribe in our channel. We're gonna provide lots of good materials in our YouTube channel later in this year, and lots of good material is gonna be posted, so please give us like a support and we can continue in our good products as well. All right, let's go to chart, see what chart tells us. All right, let's start with S&P 500 as we always start like that. So this is our daily analysis chart, and let's go to weekly time frame because I want to show you something interesting in weekly. Here is the weekly chart, and as you see, price is going all the way up from 2013, 2008 probably crash. That was the beginning of the secular rally all the way up to here, and right now we are getting to the parabolic phase, and as we expected, 4,000 to 4,100 is gonna be like in the next move. This week we had very nice weekly bar here. This is nice bullish consolidation. And if we hold this area, we're gonna just head toward to 4,100. Possibly that's gonna be a maximum level for S&P 500, probably for a multi-year. I'm not saying this is gonna be the last bull market, but I'm gonna say this is gonna be the last for multi-year, probably top. And if we go to weekly, if I want to turn on the RSI, you will see RSI. This is very nice indicator, and we are getting to this area, and this is the one that we had like a March crash here right there, and this is the top phase. So we are hitting once and then we are coming back, and then another time if we are hitting that one, that's gonna be a divergence. Look at these two pivot, like of January 2020, and this is like a February 2020, and here is the January 2020 RSI just reached the maximum level, and then coming back down, as we see here, like a retracement going up again, but there is a divergence here between these two pivots here, right there in RSI. And if I just zoom in here, you will see how RSI reacts, and this is like a March crash. Right now we are again hitting these lines, and we are just playing around with this lower line, and if we break through, we're gonna see RSI going back to here, and if we're going back to here, then we're gonna see probably 41, something like that. And as you see, there will be like huge divergence between these two pivots here and these two pivots here, right there. So between this line and this line, and that's gonna be very, very ugly, guys. We can see RSI goes back all the way down to here, probably to 50 level, which is gonna be somewhere around like a 31 to 3200. But right now, if we go to daily chart, I'm gonna show you something interesting in daily chart. Still we are in bull market, and in RSI in daily chart we are doing like a zigzag, and this is like a forming as like a head and shoulder in RSI. I'm not sure if this is the right one, but this is like, to me, like head and shoulder. You see your shoulder, head, and here is the shoulder. And if we are getting down all the way down to here, that's gonna be like a correction probably for a market going back to this 3700, right? So this is gonna be a nice level for another buy, but ultimately these are three levels that I'm looking for market to reach its top. Like first top is gonna be 3900, 3939, that's gonna be magical number, 3939. And then another one is 4017, and the other one, the ultimate level that I believe, if market hits that level, we are gonna see like a sharp sell-off all the way down to here, like this 35 to 35.54. That's gonna be first support, and we are just creeping up like from this exhaustive mood. This is very, very exhaustive mood, and last week we just talked about that. This is January 15th, Friday, and then last week we had very, very nice going up. Like this is Monday, Tuesday rally, and Wednesday, 3 consecutive days market just rally up, and they for 2 days we just see like a retracement as like a backing and filling. And if we consolidate here like this, then we're gonna expect higher price all the way to 39.39. That's gonna be a first level. But if we break down all the way to here, like this level, and then we are breaking through this level, then the next important support is going to be like 35.54 to 3500. So that's going to be an important level for all the bulls if they want to see the market reaction. And that is combined with this trend line here. Look at this trend line, and it's kind of like parallel to this trend line, not perfectly, but it is like a kind of reliable line. And if we are getting to that level, that's going to be like a February. So I believe starting first week of February, we're going to see like some volatility in the market. And as you follow our positions in Vancouver Financial Network channel in Telegram, we are getting into the cautious mood, and we are starting play around with volatility. We just buy call option for VXX, and also we are long in VXX as well, both, and we are just buying put option for QID, which is going to be a short ETF for Nasdaq 100. So we are getting like into the cautious mood. However, though, still lots of good opportunities down the road in this market that can lead market higher. But everyone needs to be very, very careful. Like when we are reaching to this level, you see, when we are reaching to this level, we have like volatility, something like that. And then this is gonna be like a correction, another buy the dip opportunity. And if we are getting to this level, that's going to be like a buy the dip opportunity, and probably this 200 moving average is going to be here. and it's going to be a good support with this trend line, with this support here. Then it's going to go all the way up to probably 4100. That's going to be our massive resistance here in this level for, I believe, multi-year. All right, so this is going to be for S&P 500. Let's go to another one which is very interesting, and Russell 2000. Russell 2000, we are in a very nice bullish consolidation after monster rally all the way from end of the October as we expected. Here is the bullish consolidation all the way up, and just look at the patterns here, all bullish consolidation. And now we are getting to the exhaustive mood for Russell 2000, and this is the level that I'm looking at as a most important channel here. And a Russell 2000, believe me or not, if it forms its bullish consolidation, it can go higher to 2300. But below that, there is gonna be like a support, good support here, 1924, 1978, and this is a short opportunity. We got it from here, and we just took first target and second target here. But after that, market retraced back, and we just closed our position, short position. It was a very nice gain. But if you go to weekly chart, I'm gonna show you something. This is very important, guys. Like, this level is from 2010, and we just broke above this level like 2 weeks ago. And right now, look at the levels that I have, and look at the tiny price rejection here for first level. So these levels are going to be very important for Russell 2000. However, if we have like a pullback, I'm sure we will have like a pullback. There is going to be a massive pullback all the way up to 1880, which is going to be a 20 SMA. So that is very important for Russell 2000 to hold this area if it wants to go higher. So be careful on that. When there is like a huge gap between SMA and price in weekly, specifically weekly chart, then we're gonna see a pullback, a major pullback. And every time when that happen, we have like a retracement even with a time, or we have like a correction, something like a correct. Oh, I can't see anything like this right now. It seems that from 2010, look at the blue line, which is gonna be like a 20 SMA as per weekly chart, and we didn't get that far. Like the last time we get that far from that line was here, and then there is a crash like from the in September 2018, and that was beginning of the quantitative easing, and that was like a crash, like a 20% crash. But after that, we can see like a market just holding a tiny above that SMA, and then we have like a crash in March. But right now, look at this. This is amazing. Like, this is amazing move for bulls, and this is like a nightmare for bears. But this gap is very high, and this is like a warning sign to me. At least we will have like a correction to this level, and even if that correction happens, still we are in bull trend, like we are in bullish trend. This is not the one that all the bulls want, because this is a parabolic move. This is not sustainable, something like that. This is like a parabolic downdraft right there, and then look what happens. So again, this is another sign that everyone needs to be cautious. And if you go to Nasdaq, let me show, before Nasdaq, let's go to US 30. I believe this is another interesting chart. And here is the level. Look at that. This is the level that I warned like while ago. And look how market just playing around with that level. Like, this is a 31,227, And next level is gonna be here, 33,418. That's gonna be for, market just started, Asian market, and you will see like, yeah. So anything close, like if we close on daily basis above this line, that's gonna just shoot the price all the way up to 33,000, something like that. But again, we are not, we don't have like a good momentum. Look at the MACD. MACD shows that we are weak in momentum. RSI, we are kind of like in consolidation mood. And if we see here in daily, when we are getting to that consolidation mood, when was the last time? I can't see that, but this is very, very nice consolidation move in RSI in daily charts. And anything like break above this line in overbought condition, that's gonna move price all the way up to 34,000 as I show. And let's go to weekly chart for Dow Jones. Here is the Dow Jones weekly chart, and as you see, here is top as we expected. Here's the top, here's the top, here's the top, and right now we are at this top, and now we are holding up pretty well. This is the one, we need more consolidation. Even if we do more consolidation, that's gonna shoot all the price all the way up to 32,500. That's gonna be next stop, to 33,200. That's gonna be another one. And then as per daily chart, as I show you, here is my calculation, and my calculation tells me that we are gonna head all the way up to 33,000 to 35,000. That's gonna be like ultimate level. But here is very, very exhaustive mood, and no one wants to see that. However, still we are in a bull trend. Look at the moving averages, they're all good. We are in bull trend, and we need to respect the chart. All right, so for last one, let's go to Nasdaq, for Nasdaq 100 before we are getting to like individual stocks. Here is the Nasdaq. Nasdaq had like a very, very good, tremendous move to the upside. And every time Nasdaq did like something like that, we have like a correction, something like this, or we are seeing Nasdaq will have like multi-days sideways, and that's gonna make it ready for another higher price. So Nasdaq forms very, very well. We need to see if we hold above this like a green bar candle here. If we are holding above this green bar, however, 13,500, that's going to be a massive resistance here. But after that, any close above this, 30,521, we're going to shoot, it's going to shoot the price all the way up to 14,000. So 14,000, that's going to be ultimate level. I believe we're going to reach that one to the February, and let's see how price goes after that. Look at the moving averages, they're all okay, and they're all good for bullish pattern. However, this one, again, as I said, this time being is very, very parabolic, is very, very dangerous. If you go to the weekly chart, here is the Nasdaq weekly chart. This chart tells me that we are getting close to the top of the market. And look at these two lines, like 1378 and 14,150. That's going to be ultimate level for Nasdaq based on weekly chart. All right, let's go to individual stocks. All right, before individual stocks, I just want to show you the precious metals market. So here's gold, and gold is, sorry, it's like a dirty chart, but gold is like that. So gold is holding up pretty well in this level, and this is very, very important level for gold. As you see, this is like a wide range bar here, and that holds pretty well for the bears. This is gonna be like very, very interesting candle. If we close above this, we're gonna see all the way up, price going all the way up to another like a higher high. higher more than this, and if it close below this candle here again, like 1880, that's gonna shoot the price down all the way down to here, 1764 minimum. And if we break this low, 1710 is gonna be like a level for us. I'm in this camp that we're gonna see price going down, and when this support breaks through, we're gonna see price all the way down to 1764. But before that, we can't predict. We just need to see the chart and follow the chart. However, this red bar is like a huge resistance for gold down the road. We need to see how price is gonna react. And right now we are getting above this resistance support line here, and we are kind of forming its bullish consolidation here in this green bar here, and we need to see if price can go higher. Any close above this 1873, that's gonna shoot the price all the way up to 1940. And there is another one interesting, I just put it in my channel, like Vancouver Financial Network channel. Here is the level for gold. Any close above this line here, which is gonna be, let me show you guys here right now, any close in hourly chart, any close above 1874, let's say 1875, any close above this, we're gonna see price all the way up to here, to this area, which is gonna be 1888 and 1894. That's gonna be a huge sell-off here. Last time we saw in gold, and we're gonna see that again. So be careful of that. Right now price is doing like very nice bullish consolidation. This is the pattern all the bulls like. And if we are, let me show you another one here. Yeah, right here. So first resistance is going to be 1863. The next one is going to be 1874. Any close in hourly chart here above 1874, we're going to see like price all the way up immediately to 1888. So let's see how price is reacting to that one as well. So let's go to silver. Silver had better chart than gold. I believe silver is as you see, we just going above this red bar here. However, when we retrace up, we just slam down here right now, and silver is doing exactly the same thing. And if you go to half an hour chart, we're gonna see silver exactly something like that. So silver start looking bullish all the way up to here, right there. So this is the level for silver, 26, and any close above this level, we are gonna head all the way up to here, right there. Let me show you guys here. All right. So this is the level like 2644 to 2671. That's gonna be another level for silver if we close above 26. But right now, I believe there is a good risk and reward to buy silver right now and see if price goes all the way up to here. Probably that's going to be a good buying opportunity right now for anyone. Right now price is going above this 50 SMA in 30 minutes charts. So I believe we're going to see like silver going to test this resistance area here as well. So it's going to be like a 26. All right, so this is for silver. Let's go to palladium. Palladium, we are okay, let's go to daily chart here. So as you see, we are in like a very kind of choppy market for palladium. We are trading above like this 22.44 and trading below 24.85, and this is gonna be a good opportunity for all those people who want just a trade based on stochastic, like here is the stochastic. You get this stochastic here. So sell signal, sell signal, sell signal, and buy signal here, buy signal here. And we are getting to another buy signal here right now. So it's going to be probably a good opportunity for Palladium. If you want to go long, you can do that, because right now we are into like kind of higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and there is going to be another higher low, and probably ultimately we are going to just break through this 24.85, and that's going to shift price all the way up because of this candle, all the way up to 27.93. So I believe Palladium had like will have a nice opportunity for playing long here around like a 23.56, and the next level is going to be 24.85, and after that it's going to go higher all the way up to 27.93 for Palladium. And let's go to Platinum. Platinum is going to be next precious metals that we want to just talk about. Platinum is getting to like exhaustive mood to the upside, and this still can go higher because we are getting like to right. So this is, yeah, so if you see this line here, just let me just draft channel for you. So this is the line that every single time a price goes below this, it's going to reject that, and this is, there is another one here. Let me show you here, right there. So this is the channel here as well. So when price hits that line right there, and here is the close one. So now we are between. So when we are getting to this level, we can just take our profit and waiting for pullback probably to this level, or maybe to this level here. That's going to be a good buying opportunity. But if we are getting to here, we may see like another retrace up to here to 1200. Probably that's going to be a for Platinum play if you want to go for long. I'm not shorting Platinum right now just because this is obviously in bullish trend, so we are not going to short anything against the trend. However, I believe stock market with precious metal can go in one direction. If they have a sell-off, they're going to do both at the same time. All right, let's go to energy commodities, and here is the natural gas. As you see, natural gas just go above this trend line here, and then we are getting retracement, retrace back to this, and right now there is I believe very strong resistance here around this to, let's zoom in here, 255 and 258. We're gonna just call it as like a colliding of the moving averages here. If we close above 258, we can see natural gas all the way up to this pivot high here, here, and here, which is very important level. And if we close above this, we're gonna see all the way up to this red bar here, which is gonna be $3. And then I believe still natural gas close above this, going higher all the way to 3.8, and that is going to be very parabolic move. That's going to be like another move, something like that with this scale, and that is going to be start from here all the way up to here, and then we're gonna see another like a pullback. But right now we have, as I said, this level, and this level needs to break, and then after that it's gonna go higher. All right, so let's go to crude. Crude start positive today, and this is let me clean this moving Fibonacci here. So this is very important. This is bullish consolidation, and as you see, we had like a tremendous move in crude. After Saudi Arabia, they're gonna cut the oil production like 1 million barrel per day, and that's how price just react. And then we are doing like a consolidation here. This is nice bullish consolidation here. As far as we are above this moving averages, we are going back above this. But the problem with crude is this trend line here. So when we are doing like this bullish consolidation, this is very good formation for bulls, because when we are just continuing with this, look at this consolidation here, we're gonna just see retracement, and then this rally happens. So we are getting to this consolidation here. Let's see if that consolidation holds above this moving averages, and if we hold above this 54 to 55, then it's going to go higher all the way to 60. And that is we are analyzing Brent, we are not a WTI, so this can shoot the price up to 60. All right, so this is for crude, Brent, and gasoline. We have the same. Like in gasoline, we have the same. This is a daily, and this is very nice consolidation for gasoline as well. I believe we're gonna see like a gasoline from 154 to 160 probably, and 168. That's gonna be a maximum target for gasoline. And as you see, we have like a good resistance here, and also there is another resistance here. So we can't ignore this, and this is the area for gasoline, like 177 to 183. That is going to be next resistance for gasoline, but we are breaking through above this trend line, and that's how price reacts, going all the way up to here right there. So you see, this is the trend line that we break through. We just do consolidation here and then move up, and then another consolidation, but probably these levels are very important, like 168, 177, and 183. That's going to be a huge resistance for gasoline. But right now chart, it looks good and everything is doing well as well. All right, so let's talk about some technology stocks. Here is Apple chart. Apple in weekly chart, we have very nice bullish bar here, and we have like a all-time high closing in Apple, like 138. This is very important for Apple, because Apple didn't do this is like a September, right? So this is like an August high, and Apple just did it last week, and that was kind of like a warning sign for market when Nasdaq had all-time high. Why Apple didn't have all-time high after August and after like a December 26th. And last week we had like a closing all-time high here. So let's go to daily chart. I'm gonna show you daily chart. Looks very bullish. Trend is up, like there is nothing wrong with Apple. Close all-time high 138.94, and Apple can go to 140 and even 145 next week. Microsoft, it's kind of like interesting. Microsoft again failed to have like a closing all-time high, because since this is September top, Microsoft tried once in November, and then December 29th, and then another one just last week, last day, like on Friday. We had this like a topping tail shooting a star, and this is not a good looking chart for Microsoft when everyone is expecting all the techies going higher, but Microsoft is lagging just because they can't go higher than September high, and that's kind of warning. Any close above 232, that's gonna hold the price all the way up to probably 260 or 240, first level 250, and then 260. But right now Microsoft is kind of like lagging, and again we need to keep an eye on that. But this is like a good looking chart for weekly. Like this is a very nice bullish consolidation for Microsoft. However, we need to go above this high, as I said many times, just I can't say more. All right, so let's go to Amazon. Netflix. Before Amazon, Netflix, we had like a very monster move just due to earning last week, and here is what happened just last day. Everyone just tried to save their book their look at that. So this is like an earning play, goes up but fail to hold, and then going back to 565 and close below this level. This is not a good sign. However, we are getting to test these pivots. So these pivots are very, very important. Look at this. And this is the one that just marked a test on Wednesday. And here is the Friday. So this pivot low here is very, very important. I'm gonna just make it yellow, like 556 is very, very important. If we have like a close below this level, we're gonna see Microsoft Netflix going down to first this level right there, and then it's gonna go fill the gap all the way down to 507. So be careful with Netflix. If we are getting close below 556, that looks to me bearish. I'm not saying if it can't go all the way up back again, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just be careful. Any close on daily below 556, that's gonna just slide the price down to probably 507. All right, so this is Netflix and Amazon. Let's go to Amazon. Here is what we have expected last week. So we told you guys this is a bullish to me. And look what happened. Just last week I told you guys this looks bullish to me, and this happened. Unfortunately, Amazon didn't have, like, because we are long in Amazon, so we are waiting for getting close to this, probably to this pivot high here, which is gonna be 346, and this one here right there. So this is gonna be 3500, 3546. But below that, there is gonna be like a gap here, which is gonna be 300,486, and this looks to me like a massive resistance here. So let me just point it out here. So this area is gonna be a massive resistance for Amazon. Amazon will have earning on January 27th, so be careful on that. It can't go all the way up to here and then, like Netflix, go back down. So we may see a consolidation here, and then if it consolidates here, it means that, okay, investors or traders waiting for earning, and this looks to me like it's gonna go all the way up to here. And if it goes here, to be honest, I'm gonna close my position and probably just looking for pattern to see if it's gonna be a reversal or if it's gonna hold here to go higher price. But this is kind of like I'm waiting for next move. It's gonna be very, very interesting move. And let me close, this is the area that I'm looking for Amazon to just doing like a consolidation. If it does more consolidation above 3,262, then it's gonna go higher. All right. All right, let's go to Tesla. Tesla looks very, very bullish, to be honest, and with weekly chart. And this needs to do more consolidation, and if it does, then it's gonna go to 993 to 1200, right? So in daily chart, however, Tesla looks very bullish as well. So this price action, and we are gonna see another like a flag here, but again, it needs to do more consolidation to reach out to this level. Like even when moving average is going higher, so price is doing more consolidation, then it's getting ready to like attack to 1000. All right. All right, let's go with Google, and Google chart looks very, very interesting because we had the same thing with Google. However, Google tried to just going higher, and last week we had like this topping tail here in Google. Again, we can't say that's gonna be a very, very bullish candle, but again, we need to keep an eye on that, because this pivot high, we're gonna see probably Google is gonna go back, price go back here to test this high, and then make it ready for another high. if we close below this, like opening candle, let me just see what's the price here. Yeah, so again we're gonna see, like, I'm not kind of so sure if a price is gonna go back to 1824, but if it goes back to 1824 and then going higher, then it's gonna go a very nice setup. But if it loses here like 1824, if it loses this part, then it's gonna go down to this level, right? Let me tell you guys here. This is the price that I'm looking for Google. This is gonna be very massive support. However, price right now is like 192, just above that. So be careful on that. If Google can go higher, if Google can hold this area, it can go higher to 2000. So let's see how price is gonna react. And the last one is gonna be Facebook, our favorite trade. We didn't announce that in our channel just because it was too risky. But to be honest, I pick it here like 120. 243, just because of this pivot low, and this is a price going higher, and this is bullish harami and confirmation. And look, where are we? We are at 278. To be honest, sorry about that, it was too risky. I got it here, just right there, and then I saved my profit, close all my positions in Facebook on Friday, just because this is too much resistance here at 278. And look what price happened. So we may see a pullback a little bit to 270, 268, and if price holds here, for like a couple of days, even for this week, we're gonna have earning this week. I don't know it's gonna affect Facebook too much, like going higher or down. But if we see like a consolidation here, then it's gonna go higher. I'm not sure about the earning, no one knows, but this is gonna be interesting. Facebook didn't have all-time high after August 2020, so be careful on that, guys. This chart is lagging, however it is going back above moving averages, and right now it's gonna go higher if it close above these 278. All right, next sector that we want to talk about today is gonna be airline. This is jets, like the US global ETF for airlines. We are long with jets, and I believe we just got it last Monday. And look, this price action in daily looks to me very good. We just hold this 21 here, and we are expecting price all the way up to 226. That's what I believe. If we clean above this red bar here, right there, so this 2375, that's gonna be our first target around, and then next one is gonna be all the way up to 26, and I believe that we're gonna just see a very shortly in jets. The other airlines actually are pretty good as well. Like this is Delta Airline. This is daily chart, and let me just go in this. So 47 for Delta. That's gonna 47.48. That's gonna be a level. This is very good looking chart. Good bullish consolidation. We just from December till now, like end of January, we are holding this 38.39, and we can go higher with Delta. Also for Southwest, this is very interesting. Southwest as well. So if you look at the Southwest chart, we are let me clean this stuff here. So this is gonna be right there, so just below this red bar, and this is the Southwest, like 49. Any close above 49, we're gonna just head all the way up to probably this red bar here, right there. So it's gonna be 54, and we have like tons of resistance here. We have like a 54 to 58. That's gonna be a gap, and the massive sell-off just initiated in March. February, March, and we are just carved up a little bit. Market is going higher, so airlines actually are getting back to their bullish momentum. And I believe this is another one for Southwest, is one of the best airline in the United States. JetBlue, it has like a very nice bullish consolidation here as well, so I really like the pattern. Overall, if you go to weekly chart, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm seeing here. Weekly chart looks very good. This 1758 is gonna be first target. Any clean above this, we're gonna go all the way up to 1994, right? So this is gonna be a JetBlue, and Alaska is gonna the same. I'm not gonna get to that one. American Airline, this is the one that we have position on it, and look at that. So we are slightly in the money, we are good, and we are looking for this is just a crossover in weekly chart. Gives me like a buy signal here, and this is higher low, and this is the pattern that I'm looking at to go all the way up. This airline, to be honest with you guys, if we clean above this line 18 and then this line 1984, after this it's gonna go all the way up to 26. This is very nice opportunity, so that's why I see American Airline has very nice risk to reward, and we can just stay with this for a long time, especially vaccine is coming, and I believe this year airline is getting better situation compared to last year, so it's gonna be a good opportunity. And this another one is United Airline is doing the same as well. So let me go to daily chart here. Let me clean this, and United at the same, but not like American Airline. That's what I'm saying. So this is the level that we may see another pullback to this 40 area. Then it's gonna be a nice risk to reward trade for United, and it can go like to 50. Any close above 50, this can go all the way up to here, but there are lots of like a bearish candles here, lots of resistance here. I'm not talking about them, but this chart looks to me has long time to go to all the way up to these higher prices, right? So this is gonna be like nice risk to reward for investors, but for traders maybe it's gonna give another opportunity around 40, right? So this is gonna be a United. And the last one I'm gonna talk about Boeing. This chart is very interesting. This is hourly chart, this is not daily. Hourly chart, we are just getting out of this wedge pattern here, and this is like bullish correction. This is not a bearish one, this is a bullish correction, and we are getting out of this wedge, and we are just testing. And look at this in hourly. This is low, higher low, slightly higher low, high and higher high here. And if we clean this 215, I tell you guys, Boeing is going back to 240. Let's go to daily chart here. So this daily chart looks to me very bullish. Like we are just again Boeing shift the gear a little bit to the upside, and this is like a daily. This is narrow body bar holding up very well above this 200. So if it doesn't fail, then Boeing needs to clean up that 215 again, as I said. And if we clean this, we're gonna go all the way up to 235 to 253. That's gonna be a resistance here for Boeing. And this resistance comes from here and comes from this gap, right? So this is very technical. This is not something like that. Or maybe we can see Boeing is going back down again to 187, 195. Then it's gonna be stop out. We're gonna be stop out, but it's gonna be another buying opportunity here. So we may stop out from one trade, but there is another one here down there, so we can test that one as well. All right, guys, I'm done for today. So if you like this video, please give us thumbs up and subscribe our channel through this link here. Have a wonderful evening. See you on the chart. Bye bye.